Rockies come up with it now. That'll be put behind. Fighting off the check is Van Wise. Chance now for Rockies, looking for a zone. Van Wise cannot get it, but the Titans will come out with it and clear it out. Off is Benson, who backhands it up the boards. Titans will come up with it. Rockies in there. Rockies take possession, fire that one on, and that is a kick save by Cornelius. First early shot on the board for the Rockies. Fights back and forth. Titans will come up with it as Tangdahl takes it now as the Rockies fire that one on. Puck pushed up. He will kick it back to his defenseman. Back to Scott. Looks across. Tangdahl. Over to Chan. Chan looking for a lane. Fires that one. Nice slave by Cornelius to knock that one away. Tale of two different goaltending. Mofford dumps it behind. Van Ways to Paulgard. Paulgard looking. Cross to Mofford. Mofford has that block. Tries to backhand it ahead. And coming up with it is Goalie. Gets it in front. Pocket for McPherson to gather this one. Dumps it ahead. And Van Wise is there to pick it off. Van Wise and Graham. Graham has it. Fires on set. Save. Puck is loose. Knocked away and cleared out of danger by Titans. Everywhere on the assist chance now for McLean as that one is pulled away as the Rockies with some tired legs will pull off for the change and just dump and reset. Scariff tries to put his head. Tangdahl. Vasuk will lose it. And Graham will fire this one across. Chance now for the Rockies. Moving in. Forward. Rebound. That one gets knocked just aside. What a opportunity there. Off again. Forward. Rebound. That one gets knocked just aside. What a opportunity there. Off the stick of Carter Rennie, who's unable to put it behind Cornelius, as he'll be waiting for his opportunity. In the hands of the Titans Hockey Union, as Daly and Van Imshoot are out there. Chan moves it across. Puck fired on. Blocker save. Cornelius gets it down and fights off. Have the right. We'll try to get something going here in the final 6 minutes of the first period. Stoica dumps it ahead. Benson jumps on it. Spin it around. Kick save there by Cornelius. At this point, if you're the Rockies, you just want to get everything on net that you possibly. Rockies come up with it. Tangdahl walks the line. Wrister on. Kick pad save there by Cornelius. Lizotte fights off the check. Mofford, a 6-foot-tall defenseman out of Red Deer. Chance now for Mofford. Fires on. Nice kick save by Cornelius as he stands tall. Tangdahl puts it up almost top corner as Mofford will keep that in the zone. Van Ways puts it on. Nice work for Cornelius to seal up against the post and keep that puck. There's Van Ways. Van Ways and Beswick getting tied up together. Van Ways curls across, finds Otto. Chance here now, fired on net, and that goes into the chest, is swallowed up by Cornelius. Down here for Oliver Chan, fights off the check, fires on, kick save, Cornelius. Graham to Lincoln Mofford across, Mofford. That one is fired on there from Van Ways, comes up with it. Gets it across to Beswick. Beswick with a nice move, backhander! Almost behind Cornelius. That one will be dumped to trying to get off the ice. He'll be pushed back on as Tangdahl gets it to Van Ways. Van Ways passes it across. Oliver Chan puts it on net, right in front, loose, and Van Ways will come up with this one. Fights off the check from Bennett, passes it across. Oliver Chan puts it on net, right in front, loose, and Van Ways will come up with this one. Fights off the check from Bennett. Tangdahl fires that one on Cornelius without a stick. Slapper, Van Ways puts it ahead, and that is right in front, loose, and Van Ways will come up with this one. Fights off the check from Bennett. Tangdahl fires that one on Cornelius without a stick. slapper. Van Ways puts it ahead, and that is deflected behind. Caden Bennett's jumping on it now. Excuse me? I mean, he could want a loan. I don't know what his finances are like. Paulgard. Back to Mofford. Mofford puts it on net, deflects off Bilodeau. Puck is loose, and Van Imshoot will be there to backhand. As we figure this out between all of our staff here with For Vengeance Media, Tagnall fires that one, scores! That man, unable to do so there as Sexton is tied up with Benson. Sexton, though, will take it. Trying to find something, but oh, chance now, pass in front, and looking for Scott instead of going for the shot. Currently here on that. Put that goal in, but unfortunately for Titans Hockey Union, Tagnall will have a chance. He'll risk that one on Cornelius with the save.
19 minutes, 54 seconds.
And that, but the goal scoring has very much come by committee. And could we see that rear up once again? Here's a chance now for the Rockies. Put on net by Van Ways. Beecher gets it in front, over to Graham. Put on that one, knocked aside. Very much come by committee. And could we see that rear up once again? Here's a chance now for the Rockies. Put on net by Van Ways. Beecher gets it in front, over to Graham. Put on that one, knocked aside as the puts that one on, looking across ice for Reese McLean. Unable to do so though. And chance now for Van Ways. Van Ways comes up with it. Van Ways fighting the entire defense, pushes off a check, gets it just wide as Tagnall will try to get it. Siblick will not. Rockies definitely trying to go with a bit of size here to put something in as Proctor comes up with it. Proctor back to Paulgard, shoots that one on net, deflected as that one hands out of play. Adam Sexton. Scott moves in. Seth Scott now. All kinds of speed as Benson pushes that one off. Graham comes up with it, gets it across to Van Ways. Van Ways fires. That one goes wide and is on the back of the net. Sexton takes it. Puck ends up in the hands of Carson Polgard. Excuse me. Polgard dumps it ahead. Beswick there, puts it up. Played with a high stick. Seth Scott pulls back, across to Tagnall. Looking for Gullidge. Gullidge here with a chance. Gullidge on his own, puts it ahead. Backhander on, and Cornelius is there to pull that one in. Anyways, scoop it in. He will fight off that stick check. Loses it along the boards. Fasuk there. Van Ways fires that one on as it goes wide. Scott cross to Paulgard. Paulgard gets it ahead. Chance now. Backhander on, and that deflects out of danger as Max McPherson is there. Or sorry, that's Abel Fasuk is there. Van Ways takes it, fires, and Cornelius standing tall. Hard on there. Kick save as that'll go wide. Bashow fights off the check from Chan. Graham unable to gate it. Paulgard keeps it in the zone. He'll dump it ahead. Chan goes to chase it down. Chan gathers it. Fights off from Bennett. First goal scorer here in this one. Unable to knock him across the puck as Gullidge will come in. Back to Graham. Graham waits to Mofford. Holds, fires, going top corner, and that one goes wide as nice little play by Shelton Kusi to keep backhand into the zone. Otto there, loses it. Morrow comes up with it. He'll play a little back and forth. Morrow up to Proctor. Proctor, wrister, blocker save by your goaltender.